Hello everyone, welcome to episode 2 of DramaCast. Today we are discussing episodes 3 and 4 of True Beauty. You can watch these episodes on TVN and Viki, but for Viki, you will need to pay for Viki Plus Standard. As a reminder, if you have read the webtoon, please avoid spoiling anyone who is just watching the drama and is trying to theorize. Because if you spoil it to those people, including me, watching the drama will no longer be as exciting. But once all 16 episodes are out, I would be interested in knowing how the drama is different to the webtoon. So if you want to compare, either put a big spoiler warning or wait until all 16 episodes have aired. With all that said, my name is Sua, and let's get into it. Now let's begin the recap. Episode 3 starts off where we left off in episode 2, where Ji-kyung is being escorted by Sue to the bathroom, where she washes her face and reapplies her makeup, and after, she returns to class normally. Then she wonders why Sue helped her. Was it because he knows what I look like without makeup? Then she begins to think that it's because he wants revenge on her. Sue asks Ji-kyung to come to the bookstore. When she does, Sue mentions that she is similar to one of his classmates. Ji-kyung then proceeds to lie about a lot of things, like where she lives and such. But then Ji-kyung seems to have connected the dots between the two, through her phone number and the fact that he saw the note she had left on the sign book before she took it away last episode. But she still denies it, until her mum comes barging in, calling out her name. You best believe that I went into a laughing fit. Ji-kyung and Soo meet before school, so Ji-kyung can quote-unquote destroy him, just like you would do in a video game, with a sword and everything. But unfortunately, she just begs him not to tell anyone. To which he agrees, as long as she does whatever he tells her to. Meanwhile, her older sister sees the man that was playing with the kids last episode. But this time, the wheel on his car is flat, so she helps him fix it. And man, is she smooth, because she ends up getting herself a date. Nearly. Sue has Ji-kyung do things for him all day. Seo-jin then asks Ji-kyung to give his helmet back to him, but then she finds out that her brother sold it. Ji-kyung and Sue have a meal together on the roof of the school, while Ji-kyung teaches him how to mix leftovers. They then decide that Sue won't ask her to do little things anymore if Ji-kyung does the talent show. So she does. She dances to Maria, one of the best songs of 2020 in my opinion. But oh no, it wasn't a talent show. It was some sort of meeting or something in front of school officials because she came late to the talent show and she was late. I don't get it. But Ji-kyung feels pretty depressed about her appearance underneath all that makeup, when Soo calls for her to get him another book. When she does this, she bumps into some people who harass and comment harshly on her appearance, right in front of her face. So when she gives the book to Soo, she takes it out on him. He goes to get her a bandage for her leg and apologizes. Seo-jin sees all of this, but does not see Ji-kyung's bare face. The next day, he tells Soo, "You must be happy, even after killing your friend," and goes to sit next to Ji-kyung, to which Soo grabs him by the collar. Episode 4 starts off with revealing the friend who, according to Seo-jin, Soo killed. Then we are back to where we left off last episode. Soo is about to hit Seo-jin, but then teachers get involved and stop the fight. They threaten to expel Seo-jin, even though Soo confessed that it was his fault, and that's on favoritism. Because of this fight, rumors go around about Seo-jin, Soo, and Ji-kyung being in some sort of love triangle. Then after school, Soo goes to Prince Comics, where we see a flashback. And yes, you guessed it, Soo and Ji-kyung have a childhood connection. After this, Ji-kyung walks into the store and tells him if he needs anyone to talk to, he can talk to her. The next day at school, Soo-jin sets Ji-kyung up on a blind date. Soo hears about this and is not thrilled. While at her mother's shop, Ji-kyung is barefaced when Seo-jin and his mum come to visit. Ji-kyung rushes and puts a face mask on so Seo-jin does not see her bare face. Then they bicker for a while. The next day, Ji-kyung goes on the blind date and Seo attends his exam. But Seo runs out of the exam to go spy on the blind date. But the man that Ji-kyung was set up with on the blind date actually ends up being a weirdo. So Seo kind of beats him up. Seo joins the trio study club and helps Ji-kyung study, making Soo-jin question how they are so close. After a while, Seo, Ji-kyung, and Seo-jin end up getting in trouble with gangsters again, which somehow leads to Ji-kyung's sister vomiting on Seo's jacket. Another one of his threats. Seo-jin asks Seo if he likes Ji-kyung, to which he avoids the question by asking him if he likes Ji-kyung, to which Soo-jin replies, "I think I might." Then we cut to a scene looking at Seo's bedside table, where he seems to have been collecting all the things that Ji-kyung has been giving him. The next day, Seo-jin gives Ji-kyung his motorcycle keys and says he will listen to her from now on. She attempts to chase after him, but Seo grabs her by the wrist, asking her not to go. And that is where we end. Okay, I really need to shorten my recaps, but there are so many things that happen in these episodes, and I want to be careful that I don't miss any details that could be important as we go further along. I'll figure something out eventually. First, can we give a second to appreciate Unru's vampire costume? Moving along, let's get into the discussion. The love triangle that was teased in the past 2 episodes really hit hard in these episodes. I wasn't expecting it to start until around episode 6, so I was very surprised that they went all in with it just in the 3rd and 4th episodes. Also, another thing that made me surprised was how early Seo connected the dots with barefaced Ji-kyung and makeup Ji-kyung. Last episode I theorized that he wouldn't find out until at least episode 5, so my prediction was wrong. I honestly can't believe that they dropped that so quickly. I worry because both of these, what seem to be major plot points, have been brought up so early in the drama that it may cause pacing issues. So far, each episode seems to be more fast-paced rather than slow. Having fast pacing isn't the issue, it's just that I worry if they will be able to keep up with the speed for the rest of the drama. If they don't, then pacing will no longer be consistent, which alone can ruin any story, no matter how smart or good it may be. One of my rules is that having a drama with a weak, boring plot but does maintain consistent pacing makes a better drama than one which has a smart or interesting plot but inconsistent pacing. I'm not saying that for True Beauty to be good, it has to always keep up with this fast pace that it has set itself up with. I see the importance of slowing down the plot and putting it on the back burner for the sake of the audience having a break. I personally like dramas that do that. But what a lot of dramas suffer from is either doing this for too long or playing out the main plot so quickly that then they run out of story to tell. Dramas that suffer from this, which I can name off the top of my head, would be Dodo So So La La So, Birth of a Beauty, and even Uncontrollably Fond. I just hope that these writers know this and they can head away from that. I think that is my only major concern that I have for the drama so far. So let's get into some theorizing. I think that Soo-jin has had a crush on Seo for a while now, considering how they have apparently known each other for such a long time. And looking at how anxious Soo-jin was when she found out that Ji-kyung and Seo are actually quite close. I predict that either she will get over this and stop crushing on Seo for the sake of friendship or whatever, or it will go the complete opposite direction and she will be in some sort of rivalry with Ji-kyung. While saying that, I think that once everyone at school finds out what Ji-kyung's bare face looks like, they will turn their backs on her. They'll probably all find out because maybe Ji-kyung gets into some sort of accident or something where there's nothing she can do to hide her face, or people from the old school connect the dots and snitch on her, or Soo-jin figures it out and tells the whole school because she wants to win Seo over or something, or she wants to get revenge. I don't know. So we can end this on a somewhat funny note, can we talk about the talent show? Your sis really slayed that Mario stage. Almost better than the Queen Huata herself. Man, as soon as that song came on, I knew exactly what was about to go down, and I love that. I just have one quick question. How did Ji Kyung know all the moves to Mario if she apparently only listens to rock or metal or whatever it's called? It doesn't make that much sense, but honestly, I'm glad I was able to witness that. With all that said, we have made it to the end of this video. If you'd like to support us here at the Bias channel, then please consider subscribing and liking this video. Or you could even join our Discord server, where there are discussion channels focused on K-pop, J-pop, K-drama, and anime. There are also a variety of games for you to test your knowledge on your favorite themes. You are guaranteed a good time. If you enjoyed this video, then you can look forward to our next DramaCast episode, hopefully coming out next Friday, after episodes 5 and 6 air, or tune in to our variety of podcasts, reviews, discussions, live streams, analysis, and comedy series right here on YouTube. Thank you for watching and have a great day.
I'm gonna go, guys. Bye. Good night.